What's the Not Your Finest Hour podcast? What is that all? I mean, I've heard stories.
Not Our Finest Hour podcast. I'll have to check out one of these days when I get a minute to listen to it. I've been told it's not for everyone. It's the general reviews I hear on it. It has been getting really good reviews.
And I've never personally listened to it, but I have heard it's not for everyone.
I listened to the Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Just great podcast. I've really enjoyed that.
I'm not endorsing anything. From what Caleb told me, he said, don't endorse anything unless you listen to it first.
I do once in a while listen in, and it's a lot of fun. But I do got to be careful. It is not for everyone.
Caleb Allman is always dropping nugs that it's one of the most value-added shows out there.
Of course, through all the Not Our Finest Hour, you guys poking fun at so much different stuff is absolutely killer.
I don't feel any oppression tonight. In fact, I feel very free. Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Thanks for being here.
I'm Interlock Ian, and I wouldn't fucking miss the Not Our Finest Hour podcast for nothing.
Welcome to the beginning of the podcast. I would like to say at the beginning of this podcast that March fucking sucks.
March sucks.
That being said, I want to remind everyone about how fucking fantastic April will be, because on the 23rd and the 24th, there is the goddamn National Heavy Equipment Show. And as much as you are sitting around right now saying to yourself, March fucking blows wad, you know April will be tremendous. It will be absolutely outstanding, because you will be coming to the National Heavy Equipment Show using the code. What's the code, Mike?
NOFH.
And the link will be where?
In the show notes.
In the show notes. You will be coming and you will be able to sit down and express to Chad live why he shouldn't use the word retard repetitively over and over again.
I'll probably get hit for it.
This will be your opportunity to come and speak to Chad about his language choices and how he chooses his language moving forward. So
we can have a dialogue.
Don't miss out on it. I mean, you could also show up there to maybe check out some machines and sit in some cabs and do some of that stuff. Like, that is also an option, but really harassing Chad about his choices of language and the political correctness coming out of Cornwall should really be what your goal is when you're coming to the National Heavy Equipment Show. I have low network bandwidth, Mike.
I know, that's what you were cutting out earlier.
Well, I think I wasn't saying anything. Now I could cut out because of my fucking low network bandwidth. I have a new computer, not fixing my low network bandwidth, though. Anyways, we are pumped about Mike is ordering a special tablecloth just for this show. So when you show up, make sure that you come over to Mike and you say, Mike, this tablecloth is fucking glorious.
It's on its way already.
Glorious. It's fucking being shipped as we fucking speak right now. We are mere weeks away from seeing the Not Our Finest Hour tablecloth live. Mere weeks. Like, yeah, Komatsu's going to have some fucking excavators there, and Bobcat's going to have some equipment. We are going to have a fucking tablecloth, bitches. Don't forget that shit.
And stickers, if you guys remember to bring yours.
And stickers. Well, my stickers, I think, are permanently in my truck. I'm not sure, though.
Because I'm out. I don't have any left. So it's all up to you guys.
Why did you give me such a big stack of them?
You could have given them back to me.
You're supposed to be using them to promote the podcast. Why do I have so many of these stickers promoting my podcast? I don't understand why I need them. I don't know why. Why would you need them? Why the fuck would you need that shit? Oh.
Do we need anything else, guys, before? Because this is like the deadline to order anything.
If someone thinks we need 2 tablecloths, you have to comment on this video on YouTube now. Otherwise, there'll only be one motherfucking tablecloth. If you don't go now, this is released tomorrow. This will be in the first half of the fucking 2 episodes that get released every week. You need to go fucking now. Well, I don't know if Mike will even post it to YouTube, so maybe go to Spotify. and make a fucking comment, because Mike is pretty up to date on the posting though.
Yeah, YouTube's up to date. It usually falls behind somewhere in June.
Have we?
You could also go to the National Heavy Equipment Show Instagram and just follow them. And then what's their Instagram, Mike?
Oh man, that's a great question. NTL Equip or something like that. Let me
Well, we're going
give
to
you a
find it
good
right now
answer.
live.
Yeah.
But you can go to their Instagram and just drop them, follow them, and then drop them a DM or comment on one of their posts and say, I love heavy equipment, but my chance to see the Not Our Finest Hour podcast tablecloth, that's what I'm coming to this fucking show for. So just leave a little comment on any one of their posts. Can't wait to see the Not Our Finest Hour podcast fucking tablecloth. They are going to be so excited you're coming to see our tablecloth.
NTL
I can't even imagine.
NTL Heavy Equip is their Instagram. Go there. Give them a follow even.
Follow them. Talk about the tablecloth. They'll be pumped. They want to hear how excited you are to see the tablecloth on the National Heavy Equipment Show fucking Instagram. Don't mention any heavy equipment. Focus solely on this podcast and the tablecloth when you're on their account following them. So I saw Mike at the Techo. Is that the shirt from the Techo show, Mike, or is that an old shirt?
No, this is probably from a couple of Techo shows ago.
I went up, I approached the man and he said, "What size are you?" And I said, "What's the biggest size you have?" And he said, "I got a 4X." I said, "Well, fucking give me that." He goes, "I don't know if you need a 4X." I said, "Who the fuck are you to judge, bro? You're a guy handing out t-shirts at the fucking Techo show."
You're
and
a
a bag.
4X.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I'm fatter and wider than you think. I know
Well,
that all my videos are very slimming, and I try to shoot myself from the right angle so that people you can see that, but I am actually fat and large in real life. So
I'm working on slimming down.
Same.
Force
Starting
Field
today.
sent me starting today. Force Field sent me a 5X vest. I can't wait to try that bitch on.
Wow.
5X.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
I
My
thought
favorite
those were-
coat I have is a 4X coat.
I thought those were customized. You had to order them custom. I didn't even know that they stocked sizes that big.
I said to Force Field, they messaged me. They said, "Is there anything that you'd like to try out? Any gear you want to demo?" And I said, "Pick a few items, send them to me." And then Cody and Christy ordered a couple things because they have a large women's section at Force Field. So I said, "Hey, why don't you guys order a couple things?" And then Andrew ordered a couple pairs of gloves too. So I got some goatskin driving gloves.
Those gloves, regardless of what type they are, the force field gloves are fucking wicked. Like I've had mine for years now, since they started sending us shit.
Yes, but you got to get the goat. You haven't experienced force field gloves until you've got the goat skin. The soft and I can't believe that leather that supple comes from goats. Like when I slid those gloves on, it made me realize the Middle Eastern obsession with the goat
And trucking and driving.
and trucking.
So
yeah, I
it's
wore
come
them.
full circle
I wore
for
them
them.
You can smoke a cigar with these gloves on. I tried it. I know. I put these gloves to their paces. So, yeah. And they also, I said, send me the most Paper King thing you have. So they sent me the 5X black vest. So I'm excited. They pointed out it has a lot of pockets to carry all the different things you need to smoke cigars: lighters, cigars, cigar cutters, V cutters, straight cutters, punches. They got places for all of that shit on this vest. I will be dropping a video about it. But yeah, they sent Cody some stuff. They sent Christy some stuff. That's really nice. So, but the goatskin gloves, man, I'd tell anyone, if you don't have goatskin gloves right now, there's two things you need to do. First, you need to go to the National Heavy Equipment Show Instagram and comment about the Not Our Finest Hour tablecloth. because they don't know that we're also, well, you guys aren't really participating in this. So if this goes really sideways with them, just blame me. They can block me at the door. The two of you can go. They have no idea that we're promoting commenting about our tablecloth on their account. So everyone that does it, they're going to be like, what the fuck? Why would you want to come here and see a tablecloth? No requests from them. Probably lose our sponsorship over it. So go comment as much as you can about the tablecloth. And then you need to go to Forcefield's account and you need to get yourself some goat skin driving gloves. I don't know how I lived without them. On those cold mornings, you can feel the warmth of an actual goat when you're grabbing the fucking steering wheel. Like, you know why goats can survive up in those mountains when you grab the steering wheel? Because you have the warmth of a goat on your hand. You know that in The Empire Strikes Back, when Han's about to freeze to death on the planet, Mike will know this. I don't know about you, Chad. Do you know that, Chad?
No.
Han's about to freeze to death on the planet, and Luke just slices open the tauntaun and stuffs him in to keep him warm, because now he's in a recently killed animal, and he's using the body of the recently killed animal to stay warm. When I had those driving gloves on, those goat skin ones, and I grabbed that fucking steering wheel, I felt like Luke Skywalker stuffing Han into the fucking tauntaun. My hands were so fucking warm in that goat skin. Let me tell you.
I love that you know Tauntaun.
I'm old, man. Those were my movies.
That's awesome.
You guys are young. You guys might not even have seen them. Yeah. I think that movie came out in like 1982. I didn't think you were fucking alive.
I wasn't alive then.
I saw it in the fucking goddamn theater. And I didn't see some refurbed AI computer generated bitch 25 years later. I saw the original motherfucking movie. What have you guys been up to? Well, Mike came to the Techo show, which I thought was really good. I really enjoyed it. What was your opinion, Mike?
Yeah, they always put on a good show year after year.
I thought it was engaging and interesting.
Yeah.
Where did they steer you this year? Because every year they steer the industry in a slightly different direction.
I feel like consistently it's been permeable. I feel like they always have
Again?
prominent thing on permeable applications.
They did. They had resin sand this year, didn't they? Isn't that what they put resin sand in the permeable application?
Yeah. I did see Nitro X in there.
They had this really cool. They had a really cool drain system that actually follows the curves that you cut. That was a really cool the drain system. I thought that was kind of neat.
So why are you
put it in on a curve?
Why are you using drain systems if the whole thing's permeable though?
It was a channel drain. What was it? Was it against the driveway? I can't remember.
It was against the driveways.
In front of the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was against the driveway, and there was, they did an apron in front of the garage, and the curving channel drain went along the asphalt tight, and it was a separation between the because there was some backflow from the asphalt into the drain.
Yeah.
Or something. There was a reason. I'm gonna be honest, man. I just like the drain. The drain was cool. It curved. It was kind of neat. I mean, I don't think there's really been a curving application of a drain. I was too mesmerized by the fact you could curve the drain to remember why the fuck they were putting the drain there in the permeable application. But there was a clear reason other than the drain people paid them to put it into the showcase. I mean, that was probably like 90% of the reason the fucking drain was there. But at least 10% there was another reason of why the drain was in the permeable application. They also installed a bioswale. Remember they talked about that, Mike?
No, I don't remember that.
They talked about it. They talked about putting in a bioswale, but then I don't know if they ever featured it. But they did talk about putting in a bioswale off to the side. And I immediately was like, yeah, if you don't build that shit right, it don't work.
Oh, was that when they were talking about not letting larger sediment get into the permeable base? So they put a swale there before it? I don't know.
There was, oh, yeah, because it was coming down the hill. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. That's why they did that. Yeah, it was a good show, well produced. There was a lot of people there.
Sure, the food was good. It's always good there.
Yeah, food was good. Got a toothbrush for after the food too.
Did you? They gave you a toothbrush?
Oh, yeah.
Electric toothbrush.
No.
Yeah.
An electric toothbrush.
Give Leanscaper credit. Leanscaper gave out everybody an electric toothbrush.
Oh. Hmm.
Leanscaper cares about your gums.
Feature this maybe.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. If you go to the YouTube channel in 3 weeks, you'll be able to see the Leanscaper toothbrush.
There's a reason why there's an explanation why they give you a toothbrush on the back of it too.
Tell us, Mike, why did they give us a toothbrush?
That's pretty long. How much time
That's
do you guys
okay.
got?
You have time.
We got lots of time, and this will be your participation in the episode.
Yeah, I guess so. Why a toothbrush? Because daily habits pave the way for growth. Leanscaper AI is the first AI-powered operating system purpose-built for the landscape industry. You got a good taste of the Landscaper AI, PK. Turn habits into company-wide systems. SOPs shouldn't live in one person's head. Leanscaper AI makes them visible. Okay, this is just now. Yeah, it's not about the toothbrush anymore. It's now just about.
I think that was a reach from the start. Like I I don't think the connection's there like they wanted it to be.
What did they want you? What you want them to give you, like a robot?
I don't know, but if you're gonna give a toothbrush, but don't say because good habits start first thing in the morning. Fuck off. Everybody brushes their teeth.
Some people don't.
Uh, well, I suppose some people don't, but they're also probably not successful people.
Ooh, is there a
I
correlation
think that
between people that brush their teeth and success?
Probably.
I brush my teeth in the morning,
Yeah. It's the first thing
and
I
I use
do.
a water pick because I care about my gum.
I like a water prick. Yeah.
I've been wanting to
I'm a
get
big
one of
fan.
those. Is it worth it?
Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I have a mobile water pick for when we travel.
Oh, I don't have one of those. Mine's got a giant
Oh fuck.
reservoir.
No, so I have a small mobile one, so when we travel, I can bring it because if I don't use the water pick now, I've been doing it for like 3 or 4 years. I find that my mouth just doesn't feel clean.
Hmm.
I'm addicted to the water pick. It's kind of like meth for your teeth.
Does the opposite of meth for your teeth.
Oh, fair. That's a fair point. Well, I have like an endless fear of becoming addicted to things. Like well, it's been pointed out to me that I'm getting older, and that might be why my eyes dry out sometimes. So then Kelly was like, "Well, you should get some eye drops." And I'm like, "I don't want to use eye drops. I'll get addicted to it." She's like, "I don't think you will." I'm like, "I think I will." But I think that a lot of that comes from when I was a kid and people were like, don't use that Sudafed spraying it up your nose, man. You'll get addicted and you'll never be able to stop. So I just never did it because I was like, I don't want to have to jam shit in my nose for the rest of my fucking life. Like a little bottle and squeeze it. That seems fucking
That's
shitty.
uncomfortable to
But then
begin.
it made me scared of like, well, anything that squeezes out of a small bottle now, I'm worried about becoming addicted to it.
Hmm.
Eye drops, any kind of ointment.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm not a big ointment guy.
No, I'm not either. No, no.
You know who I was disappointed wasn't at the Tucker Block showcase this year?
Who?
I was really disappointed the smart level guy wasn't at Tucker Block showcase this year.
Oh,
I really
no.
thought he'd be back for another round.
There's a story there. If you haven't heard, look it up.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You might want to look it up.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Chad?
Where do you want me to start?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Where do you want me to start? Do you want to talk about the fucking bulldozer saga?
Yeah, let's hear
I
that.
want to talk about I love the bulldozer saga, but
Ah,
it's not public. What is some of
I
it is
don't.
public?
I don't. Have we said anything about the bulldozer saga?
Just that you sold it.
You said you sold it, and you said the guy made you clean. The guy ran it around and then made you clean the tracks.
Okay, so yeah. Let's flash back to a few weeks ago. Guy came out, wanted to look at the bulldozer, said, "Oh, I've seen so many pieces of shit or whatever." He gets in this one, doesn't know how to drive a bulldozer, right? So I'm showing him what the levers do and stuff, and it's an old bulldozer, so it drives different than a new bulldozer. They changed the way these things operate. It's two sticks between your legs.
Yeah.
High, forward, low, backwards, neutral in the center, and then a separate lever for forward and reverse, right? So if you want to go forward, you put the lever in forward and both sticks in either high or low. If you want to turn, one stick is in low, one stick is in high, and you turn in that direction, right? Guy didn't fucking understand this. So he's driving it around the yard, trying to turn with the foot pedals and shit. I'm just like, whatever. You drive it however the fuck you want it. It's fine. Does some donuts at the yard, half an hour, whatever, parks it. It's like, well, no, the tracks are all dirty. Can you clean them before we pick it up? Fine. If that's gonna fucking seal the deal, I said, yeah, I'll have it ready for pickup. Tracks will be clean. We agreed on 12.5 for this bulldozer, and the next week he comes to pick it up. He doesn't know how to drive the thing, obviously, right? So he's not going to load it on the lowboy, the detachable trailer. So I do it, no problems. Get it on there, all fine, everything's good, and put the blade down. They hook it back up. They fuck off. A week passes to yesterday, and if you've been on my Instagram, you've seen the message that this guy sends me. Maybe I'll read it here. Where can I find that? Fucking moron. He says, "Morning, Chad. We have a little problem. The bull you sold me is a 1986, not a 1990, and the model is an 850D, not a 650. The tracks are binding, not mentioned either. So I would like to bring it back and get a refund." Not a fucking chance. You're getting a fucking refund on a 30-year-old bulldozer. So I'm like, no, you're not bringing it back. Like, you've had it for a week. I don't know what the fuck you've done with it. Like, and then he's like, you're gonna get a criminal record for fraud, and I'd hate for you to get in legal trouble and all this shit. He's like, I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna bring back the bulldozer, and you're gonna have to pay the float fees and shit. And I'm just like, not a chance. Call my lawyer. Lawyer's like, send me what you have. An hour later, he's sent back. He's like, his argument is bogus because of this, whatever. And then he writes me a note. And I send that to the guy. He's like, well, my lawyer thinks differently, and um, we're gonna take this to court and shit. And he's like, it's a shame your lawyer's taking advantage of you like that. And I'm just like, this guy's a fucking moron. Like, but I'm not gonna say any, like, I'm not gonna write, you're a fucking moron in the text message, because if it does go to court, that doesn't get you anywhere. Calling the guy a fucking moron, right? Like, so didn't say anything. I'm just like, yeah, dude, like, I'm not giving you your money back. Like, this is it. I told a buddy about it who sells machinery for a living. He's like, dude, don't even worry about it. He's like, you can't do anything. He bought a 30-year-old bulldozer. Like, the VIN tag on it is almost like it's almost 40 years old, right? The VIN tag, you can't even read it. Hardly, right? So, like, any information I give him, or anybody for this matter, if you're selling something, the buyer has to verify the information. Like, so if you give them the wrong information, it's up to the buyer to verify that information before making the deal or when they make the deal, right? Otherwise, it's not your fault. People make mistakes. And because I presented the VIN on the ad, that cleared me of liability, because he could clearly see it, clearly look at it, pick it apart, whatever. If there was some discrepancies between what I said and the actual make and model, he was able to see that clearly before making the deal or whatever, right? So, there's no problems with these fucking tracks, as far as I know. I ripped it around the yard. I got videos of the thing running and everything. And he's like, it needs new chains or whatever. I don't even. They're binding. He's like, the dirt.
But did he take it to his farm field and then fucking run it full and then let it freeze overnight and now it's binding? Like, you don't.
Maybe, I don't know. He says he didn't use it. He said all he did was unload it and park it. You unloaded it and parked it for a week and did nothing with your brand new fucking bulldozer that you got? I don't buy it, guy. Like you had enough time to do a fucking job if you wanted to, you know? Um, but yeah, I got pictures of the thing running, the tractor fine, all this shit, right? It's fucking bogus completely. So I didn't respond. Like I got sick of it, didn't respond, whatever. Um, Actually, I did say I'll give you $1,000 and you fuck off for good. Like, and I'm done with this. Like, in good faith, $1,000, and I don't have to hear from you ever again. He's like, no, whatever, fine. Um, this morning he's like, I want $2,500 because of this, and this. I'm just like, no, not happening. I said I'll give you $1,500 and that's it. He's like, oh, I got a sore arse. 22 grand. And I said, no, like I'm not fucking giving you more money. And he goes, okay, we'll split it at 1,800. And I didn't fucking respond. I haven't responded to the guy since this morning. I don't even know if I want to give him that. You know, like I don't think he's entitled to anything. He bought a 30-plus-year-old bulldozer and he's complaining about it now after the deal has been done.
Man.
Like, just a fucking.
I think you'd want to get
Well,
something in writing if you did give him anything, because
Yeah,
he could
yeah.
still sue you,
Oh,
right?
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I would not. I'm not. It's not like I'm going to give him cash
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he fucks off without signing. Like, this is it. You know, like, and all because I can't remember if I put as is on the bill of sale or not.
I was gonna ask that too.
Because it's just a little fucking piece of paper written out. Usually, like, most people are great, man. Like, I know I complain about people being a pain in the ass and all this stuff. Most, compared to this guy, most people are saints. This guy is a fucking moron. Capital M moron. Like, he's such a tool. And I go check the reviews on the guy, and he's got shit. And like, one lady's like, he gets violent when you don't agree with him. Like, fucking great. This is exactly what I
go
need.
check reviews on what?
Because on Facebook Marketplace, after you have a transaction, you can review someone, right?
Oh, okay.
So he's got a one review says he gets violent if you don't agree with him.
Yeah, but maybe his plan from like what was his initial offer for the bulldozer?
His initial offer.
Yeah, like obviously you negotiated. He said 8, you said 14, he said 9, you said 13. Like what was his first offer for the bulldozer?
10, and I not a chance.
Oh, okay, so 10. And
Yeah.
now you're going to give him back 1,800, so he's
Well,
getting
no,
back
so
to his
he got
10.
it for 12.5, right? What we agreed
Yeah.
on.
Oh, so that's
And
why he says 2,500 he wants. He
yeah,
wants his
He
original
wants to get
10.
back to 10.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's just trying to get, he's causing all this shit, which is probably all bullshit. He
It's
probably took it
complete
home.
bullshit. Yeah.
Well, he probably took it home and then did a huge investigation into it.
Well, yeah,
Like,
but
where's his proof that it's, what did you claim it was? A 650?
yeah, I because that's
Where's
what.
his, what's his proof that it's an 850? Just him telling you?
Well, yeah, I can't read it on the VIN, on the picture of the VIN plate. Like you can't fucking hard tell at all. Like unless you have a microscope. Like it's 40 years old, the VIN plate, right? It's full of crap and it's oxidized
But I'm
over and
saying, did
shit.
he send you a picture of the VIN plate saying
No,
this is an
no,
850? He
no.
just texted you saying it's an 850.
Yeah. Which an
Great. Well,
850 is bigger than a 650 anyway. It's more bulldozer.
I
It's more
agree.
money. Like
Yes.
that
But
doesn't make
I'm
any sense.
saying that sounds like total bullshit. He's just because if you're not offering any proof that the machine is not the right model, all he's saying is hey, bro, the machine is not the right model. And you're like, okay, perfect.
Okay.
Machine's
It's a
not the right
fucking
model. But what like he's not saying I checked the VIN, I went to the dealer, he's literally just texting you, this machine is not the right model. Okay.
It's
Maybe
a
it's
bigger
not.
bulldozer. You should be asking him for
yeah.
2,500 more.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
you should do a search on it. And if it's bigger, go, hey bro, my
Um,
lawyer says because this bulldozer is bigger than what it should have been, I'm fucking suing you.
amongst the messages, he goes, "You lied about the hour meter." I said, "No, I took a picture of the hour meter." He goes, "The hour meter was disconnected in 2002 or something like that, and it only
How
goes
would
up
he know
to
it was disconnected in
yeah, like I don't know."
2002?
And he goes, "It only goes up to 9,999, and it's rolled over to 6,000, so there could potentially be 16,000 hours on this bulldozer." I'm like, dude, there is no way anybody could have known that, like especially someone who's owned the bulldozer for fucking 2 years. and hasn't bothered to check the hour meter. Like there's a picture of the hour meter and that's it. Didn't even say it was working, you know? But again, my lawyer's like, it's on the buyer to verify this shit, not on the seller.
Hmm.
So, so he wants money. I don't know if I don't even know what I'm going to do even. Like if I should give him $1,500 or anything.
Where does he live?
Quebec. It's from like 2 hours away, hour and a half, 2 hours away.
Fuck him then. He's not coming to your yard to vandalize it.
Wow, you never know. He gets violent when you don't agree with him. So,
It's not like you didn't make an announcement in French about a plane crash.
but yeah, that would be much worse.
That would be the prime minister would get involved.
Yeah, the prime minister would get involved. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know
My
what.
favorite part about that whole saga with the prime minister is he was giving the CEO of Air Canada like total shit, which is a private corporation, has nothing to do with him. Although he is in bed with a lot of private corporations like Brookfield, so maybe it does have something to do with him. But then he only gave the guy shit in English, then wandered off. Like you're doing the same thing to the fucking French people. Like you're giving a speech in English to a bunch of reporters about how disrespected the family of this pilot's family was who passed away because the announcement wasn't made in French, and you're doing it only in English, further perpetuating the disrespect. But because his elbows are up, it's okay. The CEO of Air Canada's got to get his fucking elbows up. Anyways, that you should text that guy and say, be more focused on the press releases from Air Canada and less focused on the bulldozer I sold
I
you.
don't want anything to do with this guy. I never want to hear from him again.
Tell him you're getting a restraining order.
I'm one step away from blocking him. Yeah, like
Tell him that you went to the police station and you've requested a restraining order.
well, that doesn't get me anywhere either.
Well, no, it's just as stupid as him saying
Yeah.
he's getting his lawyer for attempt. Like,
In what world, like,
I bought a $12,000. Go ahead.
in what world do you buy a 30-plus-year-old bulldozer and then complain about the condition of it? Like, how is
When
that
you got
even?
to see it,
Well, before the deal, right? But not after the deal is made. And if you're not happy with your purchase, that's on you, man.
if you're not happy with your purchase of the bulldozer, put it back on Facebook Marketplace
That's
and sell
it.
it to the
Yeah.
next person.
He goes, if it's such a great machine, why don't you take it back? Because it's not my responsibility to take it back, you fucking moron.
But I don't need have it. It could be a great machine, but I don't have a use for it.
Yeah. He's like, you can sell it again. I said, you can sell it again, you fucking retard.
You can sell it again.
You can just sell it again. You won't be out anything. Guy, it's not how this works.
Well, you'll be out the float fee.
Well, no, I'm not paying for fucking float fees.
Well, he wants you to, though.
Well, he's at court. He said he's going to come after me for float fees as well, so I'd be out even more, is what he says. Well, you have to win for it. And I didn't say it because I don't know if it would look bad on me in court if it ever went to court, but I am willing to burn more than $12,500 in lawyer's fees. Like, I am a petty motherfucker. I will spend more than it's worth on that bulldozer, making sure that you don't get any money. I wanted to say, I don't care what your little pension is like, but I'm pretty sure I have more money than you, and I will fucking drown you.
Why? He's on a pension?
Oh yeah, he used to be a teacher.
Well, that explains everything.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to go there, but it does. So yeah.
That's why he thinks he can say anything to you, and you should have to do it.
Yeah.
Because you're just a petulant child to him.
I don't want to go there because I know some teachers and I'm friends with some teachers and stuff. Like, my best friend is just becoming a teacher now. But they do have a different view of the world and talking to people and and relationships that is very different than any other type of people. That
That's because they're virtually the only people on the planet that never leave the school system. They
Yeah.
start school in kindergarten, they go to university, they go to teachers college, they get a job, they're back in school. Most teachers have absolutely zero work experience in the real world. Like maybe they worked at Tim Hortons to put themselves through school. But probably 99% of teachers have never had an actual job that wasn't in a school being a teacher. And I don't mean like a part-time job to put themselves through school or something. I mean like I mean going 9 to 5 and working somewhere, or 7 till 5 or whatever the fuck it is, working somewhere that's like in an office or no one should ever be allowed to teach children ever until they have 5 years of work experience outside of the school
fine.
system.
Actually,
That would intensely, drastically change the entire school system.
I think so. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
There's people that are in charge of like insane amounts of educational stuff in Ontario. That's why every school board's budget is fucked. It's why because these people have never had to run a for-profit business or participate in for-profit. Before anyone ever gets hired by any kind of non-profit government bullshit thing, they should all have to have worked 5 years in a for-profit. That should be you have to work 5 years in the for-profit thing so that you fully understand what money is and how money works.
Yeah. Agreed, that would be great, but we don't have rules like that.
Oh, the union would drastically not like that because the
Yeah.
union is the biggest waster of money ever. My favorite is when the teachers union is putting out advertisements against the government. I'm like, you're using my tax dollars to advertise spend millions of dollars to advertise against the government to complain that the teachers have no money.
Yeah.
Like instead of running multi-million-dollar ad campaigns against the government, what you should do is try and disperse that money to the teachers.
Yeah. The whole
Anyway,
system's
again, all the people running the teachers union have never had a real job. They all just live, everybody in that whole circle, everybody, the teachers union, the teachers, everybody is just literally living off the government.
yeah, living off us. And then what little money they do have, they buy a bulldozer and then want money back. So I don't know.
Why would a retired teacher need a bulldozer?
I don't know. I have no clue. Not my business, not my problem.
You should tell him your
Did you ask
taxes have at least contributed $2,500 to his pension.
Mm.
More than that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I might say, hey, I'm going to walk back that $1,500 because my lawyer's going to send me a $500 bill for the time that he put in, you know? So, I don't know.
I have a relatable. So we talked about it before. I purchased my friend's dump truck, right?
Yeah.
Well, I purchased it sight unseen. I did not go look at the dump truck because I didn't care. It was irrelevant to my decision to purchase it. But in the conversations I had about the dump truck, I can tell you I was led to believe that the dump truck was in much better condition than the dump truck currently is. Now, when I went to get the dump truck yesterday and hook it up, I didn't call the person I bought the dump truck from.
Of course
I'm a
you
grown
didn't.
person.
Of course you didn't. You're a fucking sane human being. You understand that you bought something
A
sight
grown person.
unseen.
I bought it sight unseen. He didn't
As
stop
is.
me from going to look at it.
Yeah.
I just didn't care. And I still don't care. The dump truck's in my yard. I feel better. That's all I care. Like if it costs me an extra $25,000 to get it where it needs to be from what I had budgeted, I don't give a fuck. But I didn't call and complain about the fucking dump truck being like, hey man, the glove box is like gone. Like the box that's on the truck, I can put my fist through it because it's so rotten. I mean, dump truck's 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
I just looked at it and said, Well, first of all, but even if this dump truck didn't have the same meaning to me that it does, say I just bought it online, I still, if I bought it sight unseen and sent the money, would have towed it away and said, I've made some graphic errors here.
Yeah, but it's on you, and you would accept that
Yeah.
and move forward.
I bought the Toyota Tundra as is for $8,000. When I drove it around, there was no engine lights on. None. I drove it for like 20 minutes, drove it all over the place, drove it around. It's like, yeah, it seems like a good truck. In the time that it parked there and I paid them, and then I waited a week because I don't know, we were busy or whatever. And I finally sent Cody down to go get the fucking thing. When she drove it back, every light was on the dashboard. I didn't call the Toyota dealer and be like, yo, fucker, did you guys fucking wipe this thing before I drove it? I said, I bought an as is vehicle for $8,000 that's 20 years old from the fucking Toyota dealer. Probably going to have some bullshit. I never
Absolutely.
called them.
No, because you're a normal human being. But looking back now, dealing with a teacher who doesn't have the coping skills of the regular fucking society because they've been babied their whole life and their career, everything else has to become someone else's problem. And this is what this is. Now I'm dealing with his problem.
Well, also, he spent his whole life looking at someone and saying, you'll do this for me. And then they scurried off and did it. What's more disturbing is that, and here is a prime example of the protected lives of the teachers. The comments about this man are becomes violent.
Yeah.
He was a teacher, becomes violent. When you disagree with him, he becomes violent. You know why? When you disagree with him, he becomes violent? Because you can get away with anything in a fucking unionized teaching environment. You can
That,
pound the fuck out of a kid, and the union will be like, he's a good person. It doesn't matter.
he's a good
He's a
person.
great guy. It was the kid's fault.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I don't know. So the saga will continue until I decide what to do with it, or until we get sued. One or the other. Would make for good content if we got sued, but
tell him you'll give him $1,799.
no, no.
Tell him
He's
you'll give
lucky I
him.
went up to 1,500.
I'll give him 1,501.
No, I'm not. Not a chance. We're going up any higher than we are. And he's like, have a heart. He's like, you got $12,000 for a $7,000 bulldozer. It's like, dude, shut up, you fucking idiot. Shut up. I can't deal with you.
Who's judging that it was worth
Well,
$7,000?
that's what he's saying.
That bulldozer is only worth what someone will pay for it.
Yeah. Which is
It's
$12,500.
It's depreciated to nothing. So it's only worth the value that the owner puts on it and the value that someone will pay the owner for it. So you put a value of 12.5 on it.
Yeah.
He paid 12.5. So the bulldozer's worth 12.5, not $7,000.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
The fucking bulldozer is probably worth $7,000 in scrap.
Yeah. He sent me a picture of something like a $12,000 estimate to get new chains for the bull. I don't know what's a bulldozer chain? Like, I don't know what that is.
I think it's like a chain drive. It's chain drive. It could be, yeah. There's like a chain. There's chains in it, I think, to drive it.
Okay, sure.
Like inside of it.
Yeah, so shit you can't see. But he had the opportunity to open this thing up. I didn't say, hey, don't open anything up in there. You know.
Was it binding when you had it?
No. How does it bind and still make it on the float? Or donuts at the yard? He said the mud was acting as a lubricant. Are you fucking retarded? The mud was acting as a lubricant? That doesn't happen, you idiot. Like,
So who estimated it's $12,000 to replace the chain?
I don't know. He sent me a picture of from some company that would require or that has new chains for these things. I don't know. Where do you get chains for a fucking 30-year-old bulldozer?
Well, it's a case, so isn't
Maybe.
it a case?
Yeah. So maybe it's from Case. I don't know. I didn't look at it all that closely. Not my problem. You you bought a 30-year-old bulldozer expecting something with that's not going to give you any issues? And for how long? Like how long are you supposed to baby this thing? Oh, well, it made it a week. Maybe it should have made it 2 weeks with this guy. Fuck off. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't know.
All this is why I don't sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
I would have been better to fucking bring it to scrap, you know? But now that he's pissed me off, there is no favors, no, yeah, I'll take it back, all this shit. That's not, for, out of sheer principle, that does not happen here.
Is there any situation that would have led you to take it back?
No, none.
Once it
None.
left your property, it was never returning.
It was never returning. And it still is, unless the judge tells me I have to take it back. And even then, it'll go straight to scrap.
It will not return to this
It will not
property.
return to NDL's yard ever. It's not welcome here.
Fuck you, green bulldozer.
Yeah, fuck you, green bulldozer.
If you pull up on a bulldozer and it's not the proper color and it's 30 years old, I don't know what your expectation of that bulldozer is.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I don't think I've had anybody disagree with me. Maybe that's just that they don't want to ruffle feathers, but everybody has said, tell this guy to pound sand. He bought a 30-year-old bulldozer. And which is my thoughts exactly, but
Have you asked a teacher?
no.
A teacher would probably tell you got to take it back.
No. Yeah, whatever. Not a lot of teachers in my I mean there are some teachers in my life, but again, not a lot of teachers in my life.
Well, this one becomes violent.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see about that.
And becomes violent about his bulldog. Like, I think that's still people who don't deal with heavy equipment have like outrageous expectations on the reliability of something that's 30 years old. If that guy was buying a 30-year-old car and some shit went wrong with it, he'd be like, yeah, it's 30 years old, some shit went down. Because it's like a bulldozer and does he understand that bulldozers are like 300 grand, 250 grand, 100?
Obviously
Like,
not.
I don't think there's a new bulldozer on the planet that's less than $150,000.
No. I'd agree with that.
Like, you bought it for less than 10% of the cheapest bulldozer on the planet, brand
Yeah.
new.
Yeah. And the ad said it's the cheapest functioning bulldozer on Facebook Marketplace. Like it literally said that. And it does function. I have videos of it driving. I have videos of it being loaded. You know, it does as when it left my property, it was functioning.
Maybe he
Do
doesn't
you have
know
a
how to
video?
drive it.
Maybe that could potentially be it too, right?
Like he said he was just doing donuts in your yard. Maybe he just didn't know how to activate the other track. He was just going forward on one track and that's what he keeps doing at his yard and he just
Potentially,
thinks
but I'm not going to go there and show him how to do it again. Figure it out, you fucking moron. Read a book. You're a teacher.
Watch a YouTube channel.
Watch a YouTube channel. He probably doesn't. I ran this thing through AI too. I ran it through ChatGPT to see before I called my lawyer, um, and ChatGPT seemed to be on my side about the whole thing. I mean, you never know because of the way I worded it. Did I skew it that way? So like I'm trying to be cautious and stuff, but ChatGPT told me the same thing as the lawyer. So I don't know.
How long have you known your lawyer?
He's done a couple properties for me, and he said he looked at the case law about it and should be good. because the case law will tell you what rulings happened in the past, right?
Realistically, all you have to do is drag it out and bankrupt this guy.
Yeah, doable. So here's the thing: he brings it to court, sues Chad
But is
Kenville.
he suing you in Ontario or is he suing you in Quebec? Like
Well,
because
you have to
he's
sue
from
them in the province that the transaction took place in, right? So he has to sue me in Ontario. Um, so here's the thing: he sues on the invoice. It says Chad Kenville because it's just a handwritten fucking net note, right? So he sues Chad Kenville. Well, sorry, that's not a Chad Kenville asset. That's a natural design asset. So 6 months
Mm.
later, after the first fact, are you going to try it all again? You know, because I can wait,
Hey, man.
like I can go to court the first time, say, I don't know why he's suing me. I don't own the bulldozer. Natural Design owns the bulldozer. And they're like, oh, well, we can't do anything here. You can't sue him. So you have to sue the company. And so 6 months elapse, and then he fucking tries it all again. And meanwhile, I've
So
still got $12,500, and he's still got the bulldozer.
after a full career, the average pension of now it depends if he had a 30 to 35-year career, his pension is somewhere between 50 and 70,000 a year. If he had a shorter career, 20 to 25 years, he's somewhere between 30 and 45,000.
Yeah.
And his pension will be. I googled, well, I chat GTP'd, what's the average pension for a teacher in Quebec?
No, he taught in Ontario and moved to Quebec. So
He
I don't
taught in Ontario.
Yeah.
You know a lot about this guy.
Well, because he wouldn't shut up, the fucking moron. The bulldozer was running and he wanted to have a conversation. He's like, let's warm up for a bit. And he wanted to talk for 20 minutes. I'm like, dude, fuck off. It's cold out here. I don't want to talk to you.
Did you Google his name? See if he's a.
A sex offender? He might be.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say if he's tried to sue anyone else in the past.
I don't know. No, I haven't. We could look it up, I guess. I don't even want to fucking know the guy's name. Bill something.
Or if he's been sued for assault. He said he gets violent.
Potentially.
Maybe that's why he's not a teacher anymore.
Maybe. You never know. Uh, let's look it up. I'm gonna look it up, but I'm not gonna tell you what I find because
All right.
I don't know. This might get, unless it's really juicy, but
PK, you're muted.
No one knows this guy's name. You just need to read the description.
mm,
You already said he gets violent.
yeah. Yeah. It's this isn't telling me anything. Uh,
You'd think there'd be like some kind of announcement that he was retiring.
yeah. I don't know. He's not. Uh, that's not the guy, is it? No, that's a
Hmm.
little kid. Going bald, that little kid.
The kid is going bald.
Yeah, well, he's a young adult, but he's going bald as shit. Um, no, I can't find anything on this guy. Mm,
Maybe the teachers union fucking scrubbed the internet
maybe.
because he's a violent teacher.
Well, if he was a teacher on, yeah, you should be able to. He should come up somewhere for sure.
I don't
Uh,
know, man. The teachers union's constantly scrubbing the internet.
Uh,
Swollen illegal business. At
He
least
had any legal business?
oh, this is the guy. This is the fucking guy because he had a welding shop. Tolan illegal business. Council confirmed that he has received at least 10 complaints about Tolan's welding shop. Who were
Maybe that's why he ran to Quebec. He was
these
avoiding
business
this.
activities. Oh, it's because he was operating out of a place that he wasn't supposed to be or
yeah.
something, maybe.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, he's still a delinquent. He's a violent delinquent teacher who
yeah,
operates illegal businesses.
yeah. Illegal businesses. this is
Yeah.
different. Wow.
He's running an illegal welding shop.
Yeah. Yeah. Kick rocks, guy. Don't know what
Yeah,
to
you got
tell
a
you.
lot of information out of this guy. You knew he was a teacher in Ontario, moved to Quebec. He owned a welding
I
shop at
told
one
you he
point.
wouldn't shut up.
Gave you his full life story.
Yeah. Don't want to hear it. On the next page. I think.
Hmm.
He commented on someone's welding job. Looks like shit. Need a magnifying glass.
Was he a welding teacher?
Maybe, I don't know. Stupid.
Hmm.
Um. hmm.
Why would you move to Quebec to retire?
I don't know.
That seems like it would be.
Oh, there's another one. Where was it? Uh, I just read it. Lovely paving. Disappear. Disgruntled firefighter.
Disgruntled firefighter.
Yeah, it's just like it must be like town
Oh,
hall meeting or something.
I just found him on LinkedIn.
Did you?
Yeah,
How'd you find his name?
I just said Ontario welding teacher named Bill. I don't know if this is the guy's real name. How do you type in the chat? I've never done that. How do you type in the fucking? This is stimulating fucking podcast.
This is great.
Hunting down, doing a hunt down of some welding teacher from the. Like, how do you type in the? Oh, I found the chat thing.
Let's take this
Yeah.
worst hour and build Chad's case.
Where's the chat? Okay.
Okay, I just put his name. I just put the name I found in the chat.
No.
That's not him. Is that him in the chat?
No. I typed the guy's name in the chat.
Oh, fuck. All right, well, I'll find this motherfucker. Or maybe he's not a welding teacher. He's probably a fucking geography teacher or some shit. Couldn't pass as a welding teacher. Guy's got to be a fucking geography teacher. I'm putting into chat GTP his full name, and at the end of it, I'm putting violent teacher.
Wow. Sure. Yeah. Let's see what comes up.
It's horrifying how much stuff you can find. This isn't an internet guy either, like imagine how much shit there is. Oh, so he worked at Algonquin College.
That's sort of what was coming up, but he
He was heavily involved in Quebec politics.
which doesn't do you any
It says
good.
it says there's no verified news reports of his violent behavior or disciplinary findings in his teaching role. But it says claims like that can easily come from rumors on social media.
Or podcasts.
No, you said you saw that on Facebook that someone said he becomes violent.
Yeah, it's on his. Someone claimed he was being violent.
You should screenshot that and send it to him and say, "Are you violent?"
No, I'm not gonna stir the pot. Like I'm
I'm
not out to. No, I want no communication. I don't want drama.
Yeah, you're just fucking yourself in court.
Yeah. Like I'm not stupid enough to start saying dumb stuff to people.
I am.
I mean,
I say dumb stuff all the time.
I say dumb stuff, but I won't write dumb stuff, Not something that can be easily traced back to me.
For 1,000 years, men will still say this was their finest hour.